morning.
Good morning.
Well, this morning we just got up, had breakfast, got to the train station.
Breakfast was pleasant.
Yeah, it was nice.
Had a really good omelet.
We were the only people there, which seems a little odd to me. But again, this may not be home really truly of like members that get free breakfast. And honestly, I would not pay the $30-some to have breakfast there if it was not free.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was, it was actually decent coffee, which is the first decent coffee we've had in over 2 weeks. So that's nice. Yeah. So this morning we were in Sintra, so we bought train tickets, which we're still having difficulty with like payment processing going through. Even on like Visa credit cards, a lot of the machines are denying it. So not really sure what's up with that yet. I will figure it out. But this morning we were in Sintra. We're going to be visiting some palaces and some castles. I'm very happy because they are very far up, so we should get some fantastic views of the clouds.
For a giant hill or a mountain, maybe would be better.
Yeah, this one may be a mountain. I'm willing to meet her halfway and call it a mountain.
I found a bus. Guess what? We're not
taking the bus.
So it's gonna be a really fun night.
Yeah. So we're on our way up now.
Apparently people run up and down this hill, so
if they can run, we can walk. So it's like a 1.5 mile hike up. And then we'll try to figure out how exactly to get into the palace from there. But the palace should be super cool. It is a little touristy. Like the train was pretty full getting here, so we'll see how touristy it is and how many people are around. Yeah. At least the walk is pretty beautiful so far. I mean, we are going uphill and you'll have to, don't mind the bird, I think that's getting slaughtered for dinner. But, I mean, it's a pretty nice little hike, so yeah, it's not too bad. This is kind of interesting. As you kind of get to this turn on the road, which is pretty steep downhill, they have like playground turf or like track for extra grip. It's kind of cool. Well, having a few difficulties with sidewalks. Apparently they are also used as parking spots on this road rather than sidewalks for people to walk on. It's pretty tight going up. Well, we're maybe like 2/3 of the way up, and this is a serious hike.
I'm out of breath. Like legitimately out of breath.
She's breathing hard. It's very steep. I mean, it's hard to tell really the steepness behind here, but if I put the phone like flat, you can just see that and the road just disappears. There's cars driving on this road, which is pretty insane because Portugal has this fascination with like tiles for roads. And it's pretty damp this morning, and they are super slick. I mean, they're even slick to walk on, so I can't imagine what it's like to drive, especially, you saw how fast they're going. So, yeah, we're going to continue making this hike, although it's a little bit, I think, more involved than we expected.
It's a little humid.
Yeah, it's real humid. We thought that we would need our coats for, like, rain and chilliness, but I think it's the exact opposite. We'll see once we cool down kind of at the top what it's like. Well, we made it up, and in the park, it was definitely a hike. I'm sweating. Kelly's definitely sweating.
The glasses are fogged.
Yeah. It doesn't help that it is like probably 100% humidity.
My hair from the back is great.
Yeah. So we made it up. We're gonna go see if we can get into the palace before the hordes of tourists get here.
First thing we saw when we got in the park was amphibian crossing.
Yeah.
Proceed with caution. So
I'll look around.
We may see some interesting sights in the park. We'll see.
Yeah, but it's beautiful up here. It's super serene. Honestly, the sounds of birds can't capture it enough. So we'll see. made it here and done most of the, I guess, palace tour. It was really good. Very well preserved inside. I guess a lot of it's from the early 1900s, even though the structure of pieces is from like 1700s. And
Yeah,
then,
they seem to improve it over time.
yeah, there's pieces of a monastery here from the 1500s, but I think that's pretty limited to kind of the central square of the old palace, which then I think they've reconstructed several times. So it is really neat to see. Obviously, kings and queens lived here of Portugal until it became a monarchy. So pretty cool. Usually there's like great views. I think that you spend a lot of time here looking at the views and admiring
This is the viewpoint.
all that you can see, but honestly, you can't see squat. It is insanely foggy today. So yeah, I think we're gonna just walk around a little bit and then find some food. So my phone is unfortunately dying, so we're gonna have to continue on Kelly's phone, but this is the most amazing tree I have ever seen in my life. So what I've just showed you is a portion of the tree. This is the actual tree. It's called a Western red cedar. And you can see it has tons of offshoots that go down, replant itself, and then continues growing upwards north of 35 meters tall. I mean, it is an extraordinarily tall tree. And every like tree that you're seeing right here, well, I guess every like long branch upwards is the same tree. It's truly outstanding. Also, we've been walking through this park and it's really foggy, a little wet, but honestly, this has been one of the coolest experiences of just true visual craziness. Like, I can't get over it. Every turn of this park is something that just, in the fog, is just enhanced. And sure, we miss out on seeing some of the views of the surrounding areas, but this is awesome. I've never seen anything like it. And the park is beautiful. The trees are just super old. Yeah, words can hardly describe, what we're seeing in the park. And hopefully we'll roll through a few pictures too, but it's truly outstanding. We made it to the Moorish Castle, which involves a lot of heights.
More stairs. I think all we've done is go uphill or stairs.
Yeah, it is literally, I think my watch has us over 100 flights of stairs already today. It's really cool. Look out. It would be much better without the fog. I think we saw that coming in, but it's still cool. There's like artifacts here from 5000 BC. The wall itself is like several hundred years old.
I think it's from the 12th century.
Yeah, so quite old. Pretty fort, but I guess there's really not much else to see other than the walls, but it's still nonetheless pretty cool. So I think we might wind our way back down and then see what to do from there. Alright, I think we're calling it a day. We got through the rest of the Moorish Castle, and honestly the fog cleared at the perfect time. So we ended up with some fantastic views, even though we weren't expecting them. Did probably more hiking up. Even after we already did it, we went back up just for the pictures. And honestly, the views, amazing. Over the countryside, plus looking back towards the palace that we toured this morning, both really nice. So it was like 3 o'clock and we decided to head back down the mountain. Literally a mountain. We've been going down for probably 20 minutes.
We're not there yet.
No, we're still not there yet. We just linked back up with the path that we walked up this morning. So
what qualifies as a road?
Yeah, this is a road, a 2-lane road. So we're both tired. Like, our legs are pretty shot. I have 121 flights of stairs climbed today and over 10 miles, so.
My knee hurts a little bit, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
And it wasn't just stairs. Like, there was just a steady dose of incline, like, on this road that, you know, that the stairs don't capture.
And the rain didn't really help. It was a little slick.
Yeah, and rain. So we're exhausted. We're hungry. We didn't really get lunch. We kind of shared two, like a small sandwich and a small wrap while we were touring stuff.
They were a little soggy.
Yeah, just so that we could like keep going because we did not want to walk down the mountain and then walk back up the mountain.
No.
So we're gonna go try to find some food, and I need to look at directions to see where I'm going. So we will catch up when we get some food finally. And just really quickly before we find some food, just want to show where we were. So we were all the way up there. Yep, that was a hike. We took the 3:50 train back, so got back somewhere around 4:30. Went and got our laundry, and thankfully nothing was ruined.
Success.
So
somehow.
it seems to be a success. We do have some ironing to do. Correction, I have some ironing to do. We went to just a burger place.
Not like a Five Guys, like a
No,
like
a local burger joint. So yesterday during the Rick Steves tour, we walked past one burger joint, and it actually looked really good. We didn't go there. We went to a different one that I found just looking through the foodie neighborhood that we went to last night for dinner. And it was super popular, and we went a little early, like 6:30. So we wrapped up sometime around 7:30, 7:45. And there was a considerable line out the door to get in. And it was not a small place, really. I mean, they probably had 50, 60 seats inside. But it was really good. They had great mixed drinks. I had a homemade gin and their version of like a berry lemonade. Honestly, like you could really get fired on those. It was really good. I don't care that it was fruity, and it was really good. And then Kelly, you had
some sort of spritz. Not with Aperol, but very good nonetheless. Good
Yeah.
substitute for Aperol.
Yeah, and I got a burger that was. Kelly says that I inhaled it. I was really hungry.
Like 5 minutes. I don't know if I've ever seen Kyle eat that fast.
Yeah, so burger was really hungry. It was very good, honestly. Like just across the board, a very good burger. But not to be topped by their homemade chocolate cake. Like honestly, it was like a slightly more dense chocolate mousse, maybe a no-bake cake. Even I liked it, which is how you know it was a really good chocolate cake. But yeah, we just wrapped up dinner and came back to the hotel. I think tomorrow we're just going to explore Lisbon and go inside some of the cool sites. So, good night.
Good night.